Началась разломная буря. Интенсивность 6 баллов. груз в лабораторию.
Чуть не прокинулся.
Добрый вечер, сэр. Личность подтверждена. Прибытием, сэр.
Меры безопасности отключены. Обнаружено оружие. Имейте в виду, внутри комплекса его применять запрещено.
Для просмотра заказов и запросов задействуйте терминал.
Давно не виделись, Сэм. Впрочем, я понимаю, что вряд ли ты сейчас меня узнаешь. В общем, может, дашь посмотреть твои заказы? Вот это я понимаю, доставка. Ценю твое стремление к совершенству. Я смотрю, ты нашел потерянный груз. Кого-то ждет приятный сюрприз. Мы и не сомневались, что ты придешь. На тебя всегда можно положиться. Мы уже готовы. Подключай нас. Сделав это, ты выполнишь задачу по подключению.
Отображаю ваш текущий класс курьера.
Так, Сэм, ты, наверное, меня не помнишь. Меня зовут Алекс. Я работал на метеостанции в UCA. Был сотрудником Бриджес и подчинялся напрямую Дедману. А когда он предложил мне отправиться сюда, чтобы изучать выход смерти и тварей, я с радостью согласился. И вот я здесь. И ты теперь тоже. На самом деле ты очень вовремя. Незадолго до твоего прихода плотность хиралия начала расти и подскочила до очень высокого уровня. Такие всплески указывают на скорое появление гигантской твари. Я дал тебе МФ-пули, которые очень эффективны против тварей. Ведь если гигантская тварь действительно придет, без твоей помощи мы с ней не справимся. Плотность хиралия в регионе колеблется в широких пределах. Плюс наблюдаются разломные бури и подземные толчки. Все это наверняка связано с изменениями смоляных потоков. Тщательный анализ этих аномалий предсказывает почти неизбежное появление гигантской твари. Что он не предсказывает, так это место, где она появится. Точности нашего оборудования недостаточно для таких измерений. Впрочем, теперь, когда ты подключил нас к сети, наши прогнозы станут более точными. Мы в долгу перед тобой. Трудно предсказать, когда появится гигантская тварь. Так что пока отдохни в личном помещении и подготовься к возможному бою. Это совет и от меня, и от Дедмана. Будем держать в курсе.
Давно не виделись, Сэм. Ты был мне хорошим другом. Таких не забывают. И я позаботился о том, чтобы это послание воспроизвелось, когда ты прибудешь. Сенсоры настроены на твои биометрические данные. Это не хитрый трюк. Раньше это была геофизическая лаборатория. Здесь изучали землетрясения. По этой причине здесь прорва документации по разломам, бурям и смоляным потокам, а также полно данных об исследовании той стороны. То, что я тебе расскажу, я узнал после приезда сюда. Представь, это лаборатория. Отсюда недалеко до северной части Южной Америки, но смоляной пояс отрезал этот континент от нас. И мы понятия не имеем, что там творится. Как и не знаем, каково состояние других континентов. Здешние исследователи пытались наладить связь с остальным миром. И у них было все необходимое, ведь из этого комплекса раньше запускали научные спутники. Они задействовали разного рода зонды и дроны в надежде получить данные наблюдений. Безуспешно. Земля покрыта очень плотным слоем хиралия, из-за которого электроника на высоте отказывает. Они послали корабли пересечь океан. О, да. Но тоже впустую. Из-за высокой концентрации хиралия вода стала слишком едкой, и они неизбежно утонули. Все. Но затем ученые нашли у себя на пороге редких птиц, которые в этом регионе не водятся. Хорошая птичка, хорошая. И это, мой друг, было лишь начало. Недалеко от лаборатории они обнаружили аномалию. Да, окружающая местность была сильно загрязнена хиралием. Да. Вот. Красота. Впоследствии ученые назвали эту аномалию разломом. Их дальнейшие изыскания показали, что разлом возник после того, как ты стал расширять хиральную сеть в Северной Америке, и что разлом рос в размерах вместе с самой сетью. Была просто трещинка в пространстве, и так вымахала. Ученые расставили камеры наблюдать за разломом и окружающей местностью. К их удивлению, в объектив попали необычные сумчатые, которым в Центральной Америке вроде бы не место, как и птицам. Но чтобы подтвердить догадку, они послали беспилотный аппарат в разлом. Состав добытых образцов почвы соответствовал архивным геологическим данным южного полушария. Вскоре после этого из разлома вышла группа людей, знавших английский. И они подтвердили, что и впрямь прибыли из далекой Австралии. Так мы узнали, что жизнь за пределами Северной и Центральной Америки уцелела. Мы не последний бастион человечества, но и в Австралии случился выход смерти. Тем не менее, ученые начали работать в связке с Бриджесом и провели серию опытов, прокладывая дорогу экспедиции в Австралию, которая позволила бы провести туда хиральную сеть. Но сперва они установили средства наблюдения, чтобы можно было следить за разломом со стороны Мексики. Это нужно и по сей день, ведь Австралия до сих пор не является частью сети. USA не собираются покорять другие земли, но не будут же они пускать к разлому кого попало. Собственно, это как раз одна из причин, почему они так жаждали подключить Австралию. Но это все, что я могу рассказать о разломе. Но мне нужно сообщить тебе кое-что еще. Кое-что более важное. Давай сделаем паузу. Мне надо принять душ.
Обнаружена разломная буря. Сэм, снаружи объявилась огромная тварь. Мы готовим для тебя оружие. Задействуй терминал наверху и возьми, что нужно. Мы на тебя надеемся.
Ожидается скорое появление твоей. Задействуйте терминал настройки, чтобы подготовиться к бою.
Приятно.
Вам стала доступна новая функция.
Сэм, это Алекс. Ты справился. Мы засекли кристаллизацию той гигантской твари. Плотность хиралия уже стремительно падает. Можно выдохнуть с облегчением. Ты совершил подвиг, спас множество жизней. Мы этого не забудем. Иди в личное помещение лаборатории. Тебе причитается отдых.
Ноги.
Большое спасибо.
Я хочу кое-что тебе рассказать насчет Лу. Когда ты ушел из Бриджеса, я решил порыться в записях о прошлом ББ-28, то есть Лу. Я нашел списки утилизированных. И, судя по ним, ББ-28 вывели из эксплуатации и потом кремировали 4 года назад, задолго до вашей первой встречи с Лу.
Это ББ-28?
Это ребенок, обозначенный как ББ-28. Но если приглядеться, Сэм, ты увидишь, что это вообще не может быть Лу. На локте должно быть родимое пятно. Его нет. Значит, у нас есть другой ББ-28. Еще один. Тот, с которым ты не так давно проделал путь на запад и обратно, то есть Лу. По нормативам, каждый ББ получал уникальный серийный номер. Идентификатор не могли присвоить повторно. Я сверил все параметры с самыми актуальными записями в базе данных UCA. Нет никаких оснований полагать, что ББ-28 уцелел. Все это, Сэм, говорит о том, что ББ, с которым ты путешествовал по Америке, Лу, никогда не числился в официальном реестре. Тогда откуда взялся твой ББ? Мне остается лишь развести руками. Но хотя открытие тревожное, ты можешь извлечь из этого выгоду. Ни UCA, ни Бриджес не имеют возможности отследить ББ, о котором у них нет данных. Что кстати, ведь если бы они узнали о ББ, способном жить и расти вне капсулы, они бы забрали его на опыты. Так радуйся, что этого не будет. Вы свободны. Можешь спокойно нянчить Лу. И каково это? Жить вдвоем с Лу. По-семейному. К слову, у меня есть сюрприз. Я подготовил вам подарки. Подборку вакцин, которые надо будет вводить поэтапно. Чтоб жизнь Лу была долгой и здоровой. И... дети, как известно, боятся уколов. Может быть, это успокоит ребенка? От меня? Со всей любовью. Как будешь уходить, забери из терминала доставки. Интересно, как будет расти Лу? Ну ладно. Я хотел еще кое-чем поделиться. Как ты знаешь, после смерти каждый отправляется на свой берег. Но в отличие от других, я не имею матери. Меня растили в искусственном лоне. Недостающие органы заместили донорскими. Я был неполным и думал, что лишен берега. Но отказывался это принять. Я вернулся и стал изучать ГА, и К, и берег. Я весь ушел в эту работу, Сэм. Я пытался. Но у всего есть свои пределы. Я был и остаюсь чудовищем Франкенштейна, которое уже трещит по швам. Скажу тебе как врач. Я скоро умру. Остаток дней я решил посвятить науке. Вот почему я здесь. Я хочу исследовать берег. Здесь столько данных, Сэм. О структуре берега, о прыжках по берегам, о связи между берегом и разломами. Прорва ценнейшей информации. Ее мало нам для решения всех загадок, но хватило мне, чтобы сделать невероятное личное открытие. У меня все же есть берег! Неважно, как я явился на свет. Я жил как человек, а потому, как и все люди, имею свой берег. Я никакая не машина. Я человек с Га и К и с берегом в придачу. И еще хочу признаться тебе и попросить прощения.
Я как-то сказал, что у меня нет дум. Но на деле это не так. Не то, чтобы я нарочно соврал тебе. Сам не знал. Только обретя свой берег, я это понял. У меня реакция на хиралии. Мое время на исходе. Я ухожу на берег сам. На свой берег. Удачи тебе.
Сэм.
Ты знала об этом?
Нет. Для меня это тоже новость. Мне жаль, что Дедман ушел. Но он был бы рад, что ты смог провести сеть UCA до самой его лаборатории. Спасибо, Сэм.
Значит, мне пора домой.
Так скучаешь по малютке Лу?
Еще как.
Возвращайся, Сэм. Лу тоже скучает.
Приятно.
Привет. Насчет того сообщения, которое оставил Дедман. Надеюсь, ты понимаешь, что он хотел, чтобы ты узнал все именно от него, а не от меня или кого-то еще. Мы отнеслись к его желанию с уважением. А еще решили продолжить его исследование. Знаю, ты не откажешь, но, пожалуйста, выполни его последний заказ. Еще одно. Теперь ты можешь строить генераторы и мосты с помощью ПХК. Если разместишь их на своих маршрутах доставки, другие курьеры будут счастливы, правда. И кто знает, может, когда-нибудь и они окажут тебе услугу. А еще ты можешь делать трициклы, мотоциклы с 2 передними колесами. Изготавливать, заряжать и чинить трициклы можно на любом объекте с гаражом. Например, здесь. Они работают на электричестве. Если истратишь весь заряд, всегда можно построить генератор и подзарядиться. Главное, следи за тем, чтобы это не случилось за пределами хиральной сети. Чтобы строить генераторы и другие объекты с помощью ПХК, нужно сетевое подключение. А без него придется либо бросить трицикл, либо ждать целую вечность, пока он зарядится от солнечных батарей. Еще раз большое спасибо, что подключил всю Мексику, Сэм. Будь осторожен и заходи в гости, когда будешь поблизости.
Сэм, я просмотрела список партнеров UCA. Будь спокоен. Все записи о твоей жизни в бегах были удалены. Так что теперь выполни последнюю просьбу Дедмана. Возвращайся домой. Все подробности в терминале на месте. Лу ждет тебя. Будь осторожен в пути.
Этот контейнер предназначен для крепления непосредственно на грудь. На нем имеется надпись «Для Лу». Теперь вы можете изготавливать 3 крейсера.
Заказ принят. Спасибо.
Заглядывай при случае.
Оружейные ограничения сняты.
Берегите себя, Сэм. Вы уж постарайтесь. Я всегда вас поддержу.
Jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jabbering. Walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the cage to bay, nobody cares. Nobody knows. That's just how it goes.
Я всегда вас поддержу.
It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. Waste of breath, a mindless head. Simply stone. Carry your weight into oblivion. Deep into the unknown. We had no choice to where we're from. Get out. It's the desire. Just to wind up alone. But it's just how it goes. 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 It's just how it goes.
Обнаружено вторжение. Обнаружено вторжение. Тревога 5-го уровня. Приближается несколько неопознанных вооруженных лиц. На убежище напали.
Они в беде. Надо вернуться. are these guys? What was his deal?
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
Nobody's home. Maybe outside. She can't have gone too far from the shelter. What the hell happened? Lou. I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou. I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry. was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump without just now. Just now. Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please. Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me. Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Toxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough. Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the G8V Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Well?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no! No, I am alive, and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anyway, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Think you have a choice?
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, hmm? If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn. You know, I meant it when I said, I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. Then, when all is said and done, you can take stock and decide what's next.
deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh, and a big one at that. Let's make our way to the plate gate. Carefully. Should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Order completed. Well done.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
Sam, it's Hartman.
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA-sanctioned op. Who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though, who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
managed to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network. You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like. I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion. Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy-to-understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits. Showers these days are truly impressive, Sam. They really are. They're able to collect all the minute chiral crystals from your wastewater and repurpose them for later use. The ones on board the DHV Magellan are the latest model. You would do well to use them regularly. It's important to remember that defeating BTs isn't the same as eliminating a threat once and for all. These entities are simply being driven back to the world of the dead for the time being. Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? I hope it's not too much to ask that you continue to take me with you into the field. I know a thing or two about BTs and the dead, after all. Some of it might come in handy. An advance expedition sent by APAC came to the Australian continent ahead of us. They constructed various facilities and laid the groundwork for chiral network expansion, meaning that all you need to do is travel to these facilities and connect your Cupid to put them on the grid.
Don't shoot!
Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new administration to fill the void left by Australia's collapse. As the concept of formal governance is a distant memory to most, they opted for a simple name. These people are currently suffering from the effects of severe chiral contamination. But with UCA technology, they should be able to make a full recovery. The cargo you'll be entrusted with contains everything they need for their treatment. If we can deliver it and earn their trust, they should be amenable to joining the chiral network. Needless to say, it's their business to know the current lay of the land, and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium readings throughout Australia. There's even a BT area not far from where we are now. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs, but it's unclear if that pod will function correctly at this time. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he can. He's been an excellent advisor to us as well. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved by me. All right, let's get to it. Review the details of the main order on the delivery terminal.
Updating with new data supplied by Drawbridge from outside chiral network coverage.
Sam, this is Charlie. APAS has been analyzing your actions so far, and it seems it's added some new upgrades tailored to your preferred way of working. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed on several beaches, which should result in a marked increase in APAS's processing power. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capabilities is infinite. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive as you complete more orders, meaning you can expect additional enhancements to become available soon. Experiment with them and see what you like.
APAS enhancements are now available.
That's the spirit.
Somewhere nearby. Keep an eye on your other deck's movements as you proceed.
be somewhere we can cross reasonably?
Just a bit further now.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
You're that bloke with Drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery. I can tell at a glance that you took good care of our cargo. Thanks for all your hard work. Time after time you've been there for us. You're a saint. Like everyone says, you're a man people can count on. Already put that decontamination unit to good use. The chiralium levels had really gotten out of hand, so you couldn't have come at a better time. Thanks. Anyway, go ahead and connect us with that Cupid or whatever it is.
Now displaying your current order grade.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we might be able to make our dream a reality. We want to build a world where even the weakest among us have a chance. A world where people come together to stand against those who embrace violence. Ever since the Death Stranding, this continent has been afflicted by terrible environmental changes. It was bad enough, but out of nowhere, the anomalies became a hell of a lot more dramatic. Skyrocketing levels of chiral contamination Those bloody watcher things coming out of the woodwork. Didn't realise it at the time, but the escalation of all this insanity coincided with the UCA's connection to the network and the appearance of the plate gate. The chiral network is causing instability beyond the reach of its coverage, which means the only way to fix it is to link up all of Australia. At least, that's what we here believe. To support your efforts, we've shared the data we have about the continent with your people, information about the brigands and so on. Use it to the best of your ability. We're not doing any better than the UCA or Mexico, I'm afraid. Only difference is the presence of armed belligerents we call brigands, as well as a new type of BT we've been seeing all over lately. The brigands have been trying to bring us to heel and are a right pain in the ass. They've got an irrational enmity for new tech like the chiral network, you see. They've also been seeing major earthquakes all over the... You have your work cut out for you while you're down there. Due to our proximity to a BT area, this shelter was Said area has also been the source of a new type of BT. As such, we've taken to calling the buggers Watchers. You're gonna want to steer clear. Take the bowler gun, for example. With our data, we were able to improve and You can charge it now to fire projectiles with the narrowest... And then, there's We've developed a number of unique attachments. Stuff I guarantee you might consider bringing this gear with... Oh, and last but not least, we patched through It's an improvement that builds on the sensor's existing functionality. Anything it detects will be visible to... I'm sure it'll come in handy. Before I forget, there's a request I wanted to send your way. I know you're eager to hit the road and make progress, but I promise you, this is more than worth the trouble. It's a delivery for the lone commander, who lives not too far from here. He's an old ally who provided us with support for all matters military. He's also a crack shot with a sniper rifle. But after this and that, we went our separate ways. And he retired to a shelter off to the east. Can be a hard man to please, but if we could enlist his help again, I'm sure he'd provide us with all kinds of useful information. Data and schematics that might prove invaluable for your work. Especially if you're the type who likes to fight first and ask questions later. Should help us all combat the brigands a damn sight more effectively in any case. I'll filed this request as a sub-order, so check the terminal if you're interested in taking on extra work.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed the first step in our journey to connect all of Australia. I want to thank you for making this possible. Well done. To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knox, our next order of business will be to link up the Western Environmental Observatory. The associated order is ready for you. This one may well place you in considerable danger, so be sure to take extra care when selecting your equipment. Access the delivery terminal here to pick up this main order and get underway.